Okay, let's just jump right in. Monday Night Football. The lights are on, the energy is electric, and you can just feel that the playoff stakes are huge. This isn't just any other game, folks. This is a real heavyweight bout between two of the NFL's absolute best.
I mean, this was the question on everyone's mind heading into Week 16. You've got the 10 and 49ers, right? They've already punched their ticket to the playoffs, but they're fighting for a better spot. And they're up against this gritty 8 and 6 Colts team that is absolutely desperate to stay in the hunt. This is where seasons are made or broken.
And really, the main event, the matchup that everybody was circling, was this incredible showdown in the backfield. We're talking about two guys who are the absolute heartbeats of their offenses, both of them legitimate MVP candidates. Now, what's so cool here is you can see how you have two masters of the same craft, but with totally different specialties. You've got Christian McCaffrey, who's the ultimate dual-threat weapon. His receiving skills are just a total nightmare for defenses. And then on the other side, you have Jonathan Taylor, a pure, raw force of nature. This guy just wears defenses down quarter after quarter. It's a classic clash of finesse versus force.
But as awesome as that matchup was, that wasn't the only story brewing, not by a long shot. Because on the other side of the ball, we were watching one of the most unbelievable comeback stories this league has seen in a long, long time.
Seriously, just let that sink in for a second. 44 years old, Philip Rivers came out of retirement after 5 years, and here he is starting on Monday Night Football with his team's entire season on the line. I mean, that is just incredible.
And man, from the very first whistle, you just knew this game was going to be something special. Both offenses just came out absolutely on fire, trading punches in this wild first half that was, well, it was just pure entertainment. And this just shows you how chaotic it was. So the Colts land the first punch. Rivers leads the drive. But then, not even 10 minutes later, Brock Purdy and the Niners hit right back. Then, of course, Rivers, the old vet, he ties it right back up. But nope, Purdy, the young gun, he gets the last word, throwing his third touchdown of the half right before the break. What a duel.
So, okay, halftime hits. The 49ers have a slim lead, but with the way both of these offenses were clicking, you just had a feeling this thing was nowhere near over. Gave everyone a quick second to catch their breath.
You know, if the first half was all about the sentimental story of Rivers, the second half, well, that belonged to Brock Purdy. He was in complete command of that 49ers offense, just picking apart a Colts defense that had zero answers for him.
And what does that get him? A new career high. 4 passing touchdowns on a national stage. This wasn't just a good game, you know? This was a statement that he can put this whole team on his shoulders and go win a football game.
But here's the thing. Despite Purdy's incredible night, the Colts just would not go away. They leaned on their workhorse, Jonathan Taylor, they controlled the clock, and they kept fighting. So with time winding down in the fourth, it's still a one-score game. You could literally feel the tension ramping up.
So this is it. This is the moment. The Niners are up by just 1 touchdown. The Colts have the ball. And you've got the 44-year-old veteran, Philip Rivers, with a chance to lead a game-tying or maybe even a game-winning drive. I mean, come on, this is what it's all about, right?
So, who's it going to be? Who's going to make the play? Is it the 44-year-old veteran writing the final chapter to this miracle comeback? Or is the 49ers defense going to stand tall and get the ball back to their red-hot young quarterback?
And then it happened. The entire game, all the back and forth, all the amazing offensive plays, it all came down to one single defining moment.
Pick 6, an interception. The 49ers defense slams the door in the most dramatic way possible. A stunning takeaway, and he takes it all the way back for the touchdown. The place explodes. The game is over, just like that.
So what's the fallout from all this? Well, for the 49ers, it's a huge win that cements their spot among the NFC's elite. But for the Colts, it's just a devastating blow. Their playoff hopes are now hanging on by a thread. One defensive play with massive consequences for both teams.
It really leaves you with this question, doesn't it? We spent all night watching these offensive superstars just trade blows, but in the end, it was a defensive player who wrote the final chapter. It's just the perfect reminder that in the NFL, even in a game jam-packed with superstars, a game-changing moment can truly come from anywhere.